Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Evoland 2. I am joined once again by Cyberlink 420.
And we're going back to the future.
Of course we are. Well done. You have the fragment of ice. In the future, the frozen continent has almost disappeared. I hope the Vikings will learn how to swim. Wow! You're rude! I wouldn't like to feel responsible for their desperation. Would you, Kuro? Come and see me if you need more information on the fragments of the Magi key. Yeah, I hope they learn to swim.
It's a little rude, I'll admit.
Bitch!
Now, at the very least, we are now at 3 pieces of the Magi key, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 3 pieces.
3 pieces, and I'm glad that Kuro at least has learned how to land this thing. And that looks pretty significant over there, yeah.
Let's look around here. This seems interesting.
Where are you taking us?
I mean, there's a giant landmass here. This seems significant somehow.
Well, I mean, generally speaking, you're not going to code something into a game if you're not planning on actually using it for some purpose.
You would think so. I see these ruins, but it's not letting me enter them. Maybe there's...
Maybe we're not allowed to enter them yet.
It's possible.
Maybe they're not significant
here
enough.
Here we go.
Magi Ruins!
Interesting. Oh, another Magi. Add this one to our list, as it were.
When is it taking us? Okay.
Back to the past. So let's
play shitty games that suck ass, but this is actually a good one.
What's this?
Disembarking?
Actually, wait. I just remembered that,
Wait, did this go through time with us?
What? The airship?
The flying device?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. It carries with him. Okay.
Nakomi Manor, huh? Long, long ago, Lord Nakomi hid a treasure within this forest, but no one has figured out how to reach it. Nakomi. Oh, it's a Lost Woods puzzle.
A Lost Woods puzzle?
Yeah, like in Zelda, the Lost Woods, where you have to go in a certain pattern. Like, it'll infinitely loop until you go through a certain pattern in the forest to get out. So.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
So up is A, down is B. Oh. Oh. I know exactly where we need to go. Think about it. It's Nakomi. Nakomi.
Yeah, I know.
Rearrange
the
those
Konami
letters.
code.
Yep.
So it's going to be what? Up, up, down, down, left, right, A,
yep.
B?
Down, down, left, right, and that's B-A. B-A.
Oh, it's B-A? I thought it was A-B.
No, it's B-A.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that you remember the Konami code. Sorry, the Nakomi.
Hey, you came close. Like, I only remember because I really needed those 30 lives back in the Contra days.
Dude, same though? Like, I do remember, you know, my bro and I actually playing that game. And just...
I love when they use the Konami code to mess with people. Like, you enter it and it actually makes the game harder for you.
Uh-huh.
But as long as we're here...
Yeah, we've got the extra... Oricon.
Yeah, we've got enough Oricon. Oops.
Whoops.
I scrolled through his dialogue a little too fast.
It's up.
Did I miss it?
The Oricon...
There it is. We've got 4.
So we can get ourselves a fucking sword! Yeah!
Cha-ching!
So it is good to have a little alternate route.
And it's complete. The ultimate sword.
Ultimate swords in any game like this are usually literally actually meant to be the final sword that you get in the game.
Yeah.
There are occasionally exceptions where you get the ultimate sword and then like you've got like DLC, which makes it even more impressive.
Yep. But there's one other thing that we need to do up here. We need to go to the present.
Well, at least what we consider to be the present.
Yeah, our present.
The present of Kuro and Fina.
Exactly.
Well, at least the present of Fina. We've got question marks about Kuro.
This is true.
So those are no longer ruins.
Yep.
I mean...
Well, they're ruins, but they're in slightly better shape.
Yeah.
Demonia. Utterly and completely destroyed. It is unbearable. I don't wish to see that.
Okay, bye.
Poor Menos.
I'm going to speak with him. Speak to him. But also with him. We should probably leave them alone. Alright, I guess this is an area where we're doing it minus Menos.
Yeah, let's look around here. Can there be no hope of a better world? All life's pleasures gone forever? At the hour of the last sunset, I shall think of you, Demonia. Demons live much longer than humans, but there are simply too few of us now. Within 100 years, demons will be extinct. And that's what you humans wanted, isn't it? Oh, that's... ouch.
I mean, that's the thing, though, is that even if we're not directly responsible for it...
That's true.
Yeah. And you can play cards with this one.
Yeah. Ugh. Humans. Come to gawk at the last free demons, have you? Or maybe you'd like to capture us and make us slave away in your mine.
Yeah, that's not what we want. But again, you can't really fault them for that perception.
Yeah, that's, it's kind of well-deserved, really.
It's kind of like, you know, humans have been responsible for the complete and utter destruction of their species.
Maybe just a bit.
Unfortunately, once you get below a certain population count, it's no longer considered,
Let us leave this place.
Anyway. Minos.
Now that's, you know, Demonia is not in good shape. But what if there was some way that we could prevent that?
I wonder if there's some way that we, time-traveling individuals, could possibly prevent something like that.
It's a long shot, but... Let's go back to the past.
Again, I'm not going to recite the angry video game nerd every time.
There's nothing I would rather have a buffalo do.
Disembarking. So I'm guessing this is a specific series.
What's the meaning of this? I've already forgotten how Dalkin talks because it's been so long.
Just go with Regal.
You sound surprised, Colonel. Surprised? Coming from you, Magus, it's no surprise. But you? How could you? Honestly, Colonel, come now. Try not to frighten my lieutenants. I'll soon have need of them. Your lieutenants? They belong to the Empire! Times change, Colonel. You see, I long served your great Emperor, but no more. Now I shall have my turn on the throne. I've decided to establish my own empire right here. You're a madman! All you have are a few dozen soldiers. In just a few months, the real Emperor will be here with his army. You won't stand a chance against him. Do not worry too much for my sake, Colonel. In that time, I will have conquered Demonia and wiped out the last of the demons, and my army will rival that of the Emperor. But how? I shan't reveal all my secrets, Colonel. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a continent to conquer.
Well, we kind of already knew he was a bitch.
Yep. Traitor!
Ooh. That's just instant disintegration.
I have to stop them!
Well...
Mega Clink! We must act quickly! Demonia has yet to fall, and I can still aid my people!
Yeah? Quite frankly, I agree.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
And I don't exactly disagree with the concept of saving the demons, especially given that it's not their fault.
I know you. You fled to the Colosseum. What did you go by? Oh, right. Mega Clink, wasn't it? What are you doing out here? Ah, I see. Naturally. If you're with the Demonian Prince, where else would you go? Let us through! I'm sorry, but there's no use fighting them. You would need an army to reach Demonia. Even I'm powerless for the time being.
There's one possibility. We could team up with the Empire.
Never! Make a pact with Demonia? That's ludicrous!
But there's no other way. If we don't stop Magus, the fighting will only get worse. Tens of thousands will die. That's what I learned in school anyway. We have to stop Magus before he makes it to Demonia. Joining forces is the only way to do that.
It is imperative we reach Demonia before time runs out. And if to that end I must ally with the Empire, for a short while at least, so be it.
Falcon?
It's not possible. I can't... My orders. We are at war with Demonia.
Maybe, but it's Magus who started this war. Hoping to seize Demonia and keep it for himself. And knowing that, you still want to follow orders? So this is the question of basically it invokes the age-old question, they were just following order, or not question, but statement.
Yeah.
They were just following orders. It's one of those, and I believe very firmly that when the orders or when the law itself becomes corrupt, that being against the law is the correct course of action. When you have to do what's right. Obviously, you have to measure that very carefully, but, you have to kind of use your head and try to figure out.
I mean, there's ambiguity and there's Final Fantasy IV.
Yeah. But you have to try to work things through with your conscience and try to figure out what the correct course will be. Right. Anyway, you ought to know to bend the rules when it's for the good of the Empire.
I can't. Can't go against orders.
Oh, well, Kuro, it seems it won't be easy to persuade Nalkin unless you've already stolen something from his chest at some time in the future.
You remembered.
In my time period, he's known for having led the army that fought Magus. The battle turned into a real bloodbath and thousands died on both sides. That's why he's been dubbed Dalkin the Red. Oh, geez.
Eeks.
After his victory, if you can call it that, he left the military. He's likely still alive in my time. It makes me wonder where he would be now. Well, right in front of us.
We must convince him to allow us passage. I must come to my people's aid.
Why won't he accept our help? Because he's stuck. He's in a position. He is the lawful good sort of person.
Yep.
So, this is what lawful good does. Never play lawful good.
Yep.
Anyway, it's the best option there is.
Well, as you kind of alluded to, way back, we picked up a little something from the future.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot become your ally. I have my orders.
Ooh.
We've been hanging on to this.
Check out my steel sword. This'll convince you.
What? You carry an Imperial medal? A sacred emblem of the Emperor's trust. Which means the Emperor wishes for me to join forces with you.
Which we could totally have accomplished by just standing in front of you and having only just recently come up with the idea.
Well then, I have no choice. One must follow orders. Any help I can provide is yours should you need it. With Dalkin's help, you'll be able to recruit and command an army. Prevent the Magus from reaching Demonia.
Muy interesante. Although this kind of raises then the question of, instead of him following the orders that pin everything else down, now it's your orders, so be prepared for that weighing on your conscience, possibly.
Yep. Watch out!
Timeline.
It's a patrol from Magus' army.
Oh.
We have to strike quickly before they alert the rest of their forces. If your friends judge rightly, Megaclink, you're an able strategist. But I won't let you lead our future army until I know what you are fully capable of. You take command. Should be a good way to show me what you can do. Attack! Welcome to Fire Emblem.
Oh my god. So you gotta position your people on the map in such a way as to be able to move and take... Actually, I think I remember this being a tactic in another Final Fantasy game even, too.
Probably Final Fantasy Tactics.
Possibly. That would make sense, wouldn't it?
It seems like a logical course.
Because there's not much you can do right now other than move.
Pretty much.
So you can choose to charge at the end of a turn?
Yep.
If you have it. As opposed to, like, I suppose if you go to the red mark, you can't do anything? I'm guessing. I don't know.
The red mark, like, the blue is as far as I can go, and then the red marks are as far as my attacks will reach.
Okay. So it's probably a good idea to make sure that, yeah, you move, especially like the heavy hitters, up where they're going to need, and possibly move someone in the way so I don't know if anyone's going to try to escape.
Yeah.
Because they said before they can alert the others. Nice.
Nicely done.
Well, it's my turn to kick some ass. Oh, wait, no.
We'll
Glitch.
get there. See, I want to keep Dalkin kind of in the center of my allies because his protect.
Oh, he's got a protect ability. Cool.
Yep. Meanwhile, I'm gonna move Menos right around here. You know, just use it a little bit closer, but then keep Fina behind Dalkin because you know she's our healer.
Yeah. All right. It's kind of cool to see that protect radius with Dalkin actually absorbing the damage.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, I've not really played these sorts of games, but like that's actually kind of a cool way to handle strategy in this case.
Like this is a, you know, very simplified take on it, but
ooh. I think that's probably your biggest. Damn.
Not bad, not bad.
Don't fuck with me, bitch.
But this guy's still, you know, he's still here.
He's still sweating.
So let's...
Super punch. Oh, and it also knocks them back.
Yeah, that is helpful.
Nicely done.
Good start. Well done! An astounding victory! Megaclink, you have what it takes to be a great commander. In fact, you seem to possess many talents. Let's move on and look for a strategic location to set up camp.
That's an interesting comment to make, given that this game in itself is an amalgamation of several games, and we saw at the beginning that Kuro was being trained for something. A man of many talents, they say.
Quite. But now,
sorry to be like pointing that out.
But now, you know, this is going to be a full tactical RPG campaign, so we're going to have
well, I was going to say before
today.
we get started with it, we may want to pause here then, because we're coming up on the last minute or so of what will be this installment of Let's Play Evoland 2.
In that case,
I imagine
take a break
this will
here
be... Yeah. So, I imagine this would be a good place to kind of just pause for now, give it a little bit of a breather, and then send Kuro and friends into endless battle? That sounds good to me.
That's a sound strategy.
I think so. Anyway, but thanks guys for watching, and hopefully next time we'll be able to take people out. Hope to see you then.